Hey, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, by Shem Yahshai, by Shem Rakah HaKodash. Double honor to the apostle, that was great millstone. Peace and blessing to Yah, keep preaching his truth throughout the four winds, okay? Uh, this video is going to be entitled Just Business as Usual. And I was reading an article on like the vaccination process that a brother had posted in one of the chats. And it's showing you that when you become married and you have fruit or offspring, whatever you want to call it, that the man and the woman, when they become a unit, when they become united, they're basically a corporation, you know. And this is like it was a video I done a few years back on marriage, all right. And it was just going into how this guy didn't understand everything that came with marriage. You know what I'm saying? You belong to the system. You're a corporation, and everything you bring forth is owned by the government. Okay? But I want to just go to Exodus 14:14. It says, "The Lord shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace." Okay, this is because getting further into this lesson, this is going to be very short and brief, is that they're going to come for your children. So we have to trust the Lord to basically fight for us, and that we know that our children are going to be protected. And for some men, your wives are going to be protected. Okay, but for the most part, your family is going to be safe. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just read a little bit in it. It says, "Also the marriage contract bears fruit, adding children if sometime later the marriage falls and divorce results, the contract continues in existence. The divorce is merely a contractual dissolution or amendment of the terms." So you broke a contract, but you still have to pay that bill. Okay? Those fruits, which are your children. Okay, it says jurisdiction of the state over the marriage, over the husband and wife, now separated, continues over all aspects of the marriage, over marital property, and over children brought into the marriage. So your children don't even belong to you. They're not even yours. Okay? Now you came together as this unit and you had offspring, and they belong to the state. This is what happened, and this is how wicked he is, bro. You go into this and you thinking like, okay, these are my children, this is my home and everything, but you don't own nothing. Okay? It says, that is why family law and domestic relations court calls divorce a dissolution of the marriage, because the contract continues in operation, but in amended or modified form. So to them, you're still married and you still have offspring. Okay? He also pointed out that the marriage license contract is one of the strongest, most binding contractual relationships the state has on people. So by you being married, now all your business and everything, if you wanted to go into business, all that, filing for taxes, you know what I'm saying, once you're on that marriage contract, the thing is, they see everything about you now. Okay? That's why everything has to be documented. All right? So you're a corporation, and your children are basically property of your corporation, which is owned by the state and government. Okay? It says, at the end of our hour-long meeting, I somewhat humorously asked if other people had come in and asked questions as I was asking. The assistant replied that in several years he had worked there, he was not aware of anyone else asking these questions. He added that he was very glad to see someone interested in the legal implications of the marriage license and the contractual relationship it creates with state. So you're under a contract when you're married. When you have children, that's why they have a thing called common law marriage. Okay, so you can't get out of it if you're just staying with the woman or whatever the situation may be. It's a thing called common law marriage. So you're basically married to that woman, and the state owns you, and they own all your offspring. Okay? It says his boss, the young woman marriage bureau department had a head stated, you have to understand that people who come in here get married, license are in heat. The last thing they want to know is the technical and legal statutory implications of the marriage license. So people don't even want to know. They don't even care about what's going on when they become married. I hope this is helpful information to anyone interested in getting more familiar with the contractual implications of the marriage license. Okay, but it goes on about a little more stuff. But the thing is, when you look at this, it says, in the end, essentially, the husband and wife became married to the state. Anything the two produced became the property and control of the state. So that's what this is. When you get married, and anything you bring forth, that's why you file taxes when you have a business, because the state wants their cut of their business, which in their property are you. Okay, and then this is the